Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first of our scheme videos. I'm Coach Todd Weber, and today we're going to go over air raid concepts with run and shoot principles. Okay, so that's kind of my specialty, as I've studied under the air raid for a few years, but I also love the run and shoot. And in its pure form, it's obviously a little bit difficult to teach, but the principles I agree with and are great, and so I incorporate them into my offense. Again, using air raid principles. So the first concept we're going to go over today is snag. Okay, and I run snag a little bit differently than the traditional Hal Mummy and Mike Leach air raid people. All right, so but it's still the same read for the defender. So on snag, okay, obviously it's a 3x1 concept. Okay, so for us, this is early 60 snag, and I love the numbering system that the run and shoot uses. So we use that. I've modified it a little bit. It just makes it easier on the kids. To tell them the direction of the scheme and all that stuff. It just makes it easier on our guys. And it tells us which side is the concept as well. So obviously even numbers are to the right, odd numbers would be to the left. So for snag, okay, the 60 tells us that the running back is going to check release, okay, and we're going to vertical set just like in the air raid, okay. We're not really going to have any slide protection. It's always not really man-to-man, but almost like a zone protection. We're going to vertical set and then take whatever stunts and twists come, okay, and then the running back, all right, he's going to go away from the call, so he's going to look initially away to this Willie backer right here, okay, or any edge pressure, and then he's going to release. All right, so always a check release. We'd love to get our back out into the pattern. So 60 tells us concept side is to the right, okay, so that's going to be the snag. And then backside, the 60 series tells our X he has the option route. So this is your traditional run and shoot option route. So he's going to take 6 steps. He's going to read the leverage of the corner, right? So if the corner is inside, like in a single high look, okay, outside in a single high look, he is going to run a super skinny post. If the corner is inside, either single high, quarters, any sort of look, he's going to run the 6-step speed out. And if the corner is head up or just bailing hard, then he runs his 6-step hitch, as you'll see on film when we get to that. All right, on the front side of snag, okay, the F is going to run the bubble instead of the shoot route, but this is a speed bubble. So he's, instead of just taking 1 step back and bubbling, he's going to race himself to the sideline to try to put stress on this flat defender. Instead of the corner route that the middle guy usually runs here, which in our offense is the Y, he's really going to run essentially a slot fade or a wheel if you like to run it like that. But basically what we want to do is we're attacking the same area of the field. It's still a triangle read for the quarterback, right? But we're just going to essentially force the corner or the safety to take us, because sometimes with a corner route, especially in a too high look, the corner can just sit here and kind of play both. But if he's attacked vertically, he can't play both. And it also clears out this defender for the snag coming in. Traditionally in snag, right, what you'll have is you'll have the Z just running a sit down snag, which we will have sometimes, but I prefer him to run a 3-step slant and then sit and then read the defense. So that way against man, if we get a man look, he's just going to keep on going. Against zone, he's going to sit in the first hole. We don't really have a yardage landmark. He's just going to find grass. All right, so that's early 60 snag, basically the air raid concept, and we'll go over the run and shoot in a little bit.